Delighted to be joined by Owen Banville at Arctic Tax Stud and Jetaway, the horse who's very popular at the minute and his progeny doing the right things.
You're very welcome, David. Yeah, he seems to be going very well, sure. I mean, it doesn't get any better than what he's done. It's been
3 winners out of 4 runners.
Yeah, fantastic start. It's just fantastic. Fantastic start. That's all I can say about it.
And you're going to be very busy now this year with the good start that he's made.
Yeah, I mean, you would think so. I mean, the phone has been very busy. There's a demand for him at the moment. Look, I don't know. He's just done something a bit different, and I think he's caught the imagination of the breeders. So it appears that he's going to be busy, yeah.
He's a fine, big, solid horse, he is, and he was a very good horse himself on the track. He won 6 for Henry Cecil before going over to Australia, where he was successful as well before he got injured.
Yeah,
there he is, jacket.
Tear me a bit. He was good. He was with Henry Cecil for Khaled Abdullah. He's from a great family. He's out of half sister to his mother's a half sister to Han City, who's basically the second best broodmare in the world, you know. And he's just come from great stallions family. It's just one of those
typical
things.
Judemont farm.
Yeah,
breeding.
I mean, fantastic breeding operation, fantastic operation in general worldwide. So Douglas Taylor bought him off Henry Cecil, gave quite a few quid from, I think
200,000, yeah.
Yeah, so he gave a few quid. He raced him over down in Australia. Again, he was very successful there. Would have been one of the favourites for the Melbourne Cup of that year. Unfortunately, he just got a bit of a nick at the wrong time, and that sort of set him back. So then Dougie decided to either give him a break or to send him, and thankfully he decided to send it to me. Thankfully.
And how did you come about getting him with Dougie then?
I'm not sure how Dougie got in contact with me. I'm actually not sure how he ended up with me. Probably his good fortune or bad fortune, I'm not quite sure either that way. But he rang me one day and he just said, I have a horse, come up and see him. I went up, I seen him, I liked him. And from there, we just came to an agreement, and you know, I promised him I get mares, and he promised me he'd support him, and he has supported him. He has spent a lot of money on him, progeny, and he's all the way through from the get-go, never lost faith in him. We sent it down with Sam Crow to him, but he also bought stock by him. You know, he did just a fantastic job. He's a great man he's a very determined man himself.
Like the horse.
Like the horse, very determined, you know.
And you just mentioned Sam Crow's dam was covered by him, who's named as Sam Crow's sister, and I'm pretty sure she's meant to be out this weekend as well.
Yeah, again, I think she's to run. She's entered in against the boys in Borris. She's entered in Limerick in the girls' race, and she's also entered in the bumper in Leopardstown. Whether she goes there or not, that's between Dougie and Cormac. But I think she goes well now. I've not heard anything negative about her, nor anything massively positive, but I would hope that she'd go well, you know.
Obviously, he brings ability to the table. What else does he bring? A very good laid-back attitude?
I would imagine, yeah. Temperament seems to be they seem to be very steady, easygoing horses. They don't seem to worry about a whole lot. The few trainers I've spoken to all said the same thing before this was Christmas time, that they've great attitudes, and it looks like it seems to be coming true at the moment, you know. All the winners never look like getting beat. When they went up at winning,
they're going to win.
They won.
Yeah.
If you understand, maybe that's something to it. I don't know the answer to the question. I don't think anyone does when it comes to breeding horses. I don't know, but he's a very determined horse when he's doing anything with him, and he was a very determined racehorse. And it's probably standing to him a bit, you know.
Yeah.
I would think.
And he'd be busy now at the minute, so he'd be covering 4 mares a day?
Not at the moment, but he'll be up there once the mares. The weather hasn't been, been a bit inclement.
When he starts, he'll be 4 a day.
Hopefully, yeah. That's if the breeders keep going to him. But yeah, I think he will be. He's good fertile horse now. He's covered some very good mares only because he was fertile. For example, Michael Bowe sent his 2 Sweet Killing and Solarina, both covered to him.
Oh, very good.
This was in his second crop, and he just wanted to come something that was fertile.
Yeah.
He wasn't particularly worried about sire at the time. He just wanted to get him going again. They've been barren a couple of years.
They'd be something to look forward to then.
Yeah, I haven't been speaking to Michael since now, but I actually never asked him what they were like. I suppose like anything else, I just wanted him to give me the few quid, and I never really. But I don't tend to ask. You know, breeders make up their own mind. They tell you Michael's a gentleman, so I don't know. But that's just 2 mares he sent to us. There was other mares sent to him, and the main reason he came to us was fertility, you know. Now he likes the idea of him obviously as well, because he had a colt the year before as well. I think he's had 3 colts for him like that. So.
And you've a couple other stallions here at your Arctic Tax
Yeah,
studs.
I've Arcadio here, who's probably not as fashionable, but he's very good to me. He's bred me grade 1 horses, 3 I think, which is fairly good.
Which is nice.
It's not simple. It's just not as fashionable. The lads don't like him as much. That's just the way it is. But he's been very good to me. And I have a young horse called Old Man River, who's a son of mine, who's out of a mare. You remember Fiscal BO for Jim Bodger? She was a fantastic mare.
Which one of the guineas?
One of the guineas. It cost a lot of money. I can't remember the exact figure, but I think it was 2.65 million as a yearling. Lovely horse. So we'll see. He's first crop around 2-year-olds. I have a bunch of them here. I wouldn't swap them just yet anyway. I might, time will tell, But I do like them. I have a bunch of horses by this. For example, Emmy Tom's half brother is a 2-year-old by him, by Jetaway. And Emmy Tom also has a half sister by Jetaway, 3-year-old.
There's plenty around now.
Yeah, we've a nice few of these. Well, no, I wouldn't swap them. I tend to breed my own stallions because I suppose if I don't use them,
why should someone else?
Unless I had a partnership with someone that wanted to go elsewhere, but they rarely do. They tend to come down to me because it's just my thing. It's rightly or wrongly, I'm not sure. But I've been lucky doing it, so touch wood, I'll stay lucky,
And for a stallion like Jetaway, or for most stallions, what's an average day entail for these stallions?
This fella particularly, he likes to go out first thing in the morning. He doesn't like to be knocking around, so he gets exercise first thing in the morning before he's even fed.
Okay.
The other ones, you get a little bit more thing with it, but he wants to go somewhere, he's going somewhere. So he goes out, they get exercise, he'll go out, get a lunge, put in the walker. He likes the walker, so we put him on it. But he doesn't get a huge amount of, you don't have to do the same as, say, a racehorse or that. You only have to do basic fitness, so they have good fitness for covering. That's it. And that's all they do. They go out there, and then when it's drier, they go to the paddocks.
Okay.
So
it's a good life, isn't it?
Well, if you got, I suppose if someone's bringing you food and all you do is just
I'm bringing you 4 mares a day.
Well, I don't know if we could do 4 now, but I'm sure we don't know if we ever tried, have we?
It'll be all right. But listen, Owen, thanks very much for taking the time to show me Jetaway, and no doubt there's a lot of success in store for yourself and Dougie with this horse, and best of luck for the rest of the year with what has yet to run.
Perfect, and much appreciated. Thank you very much.